you can see, we are in the middle of summer. And if you're a baseball fan, I'm sure you've probably heard the term the boys of summer. It's their time of year. So if you like to play baseball or you just love baseball, this is the best time. The boys are coming back and they're bringing the girls to Bristol. Hello everybody, I'm Mark Thomas and you found Uniquely Bristol. This is the TV show that looks at the small town values and the hidden gems of Bristol, Connecticut. It's brought to you every month on Nutmeg Television by the Bristol Development Authority, the BDA. You know, a lot of astute baseball fans say that Bristol is the last stop to the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The reason it is this is where they play the Northeast Regional Finals, here on Mix Street at the A. Barlett Giamatti Leadership Center. Each year, softball and Little League baseball teams know that the path to the Little League World Series travels through Bristol. The Little League Eastern Finals for baseball and softball attract teams from as far away as Maryland and Maine. It's one of Bristol's largest tourist events of the year. I had a chance to visit with Assistant Regional Director Amory Shelby. Amory, the busiest time of the year, thank you for taking time out to talk to us. So for somebody that's new to Bristol or maybe just started to get interested in Little League and softball, tell us a little bit about this tournament, what it covers, the teams, and what they have to do to get here.
Yeah, so we actually just started tournament play for the Little League International Tournament. The teams that are participating have to go through district tournaments, section tournaments, state tournaments, and then the winner of each state's tournament comes to our facility to play in the regional tournament. We have a softball regional tournament, which involves 10 teams from the Eastern region.
And these are the ladies, aren't they?
These are the ladies, yeah. Yes. The young women that come here and compete. I believe all states in the East region is represented except for New Hampshire, which they're trying to grow the softball up there, so hopefully we have them soon. But following softball, we have a baseball tournament, two baseball tournaments actually, a New England tournament and a Mid-Atlantic tournament, which the winner of those two tournaments go on to represent the East region in the Little League World Series.
So you could say the road to Williamsport is kind of through Bristol.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've actually had pretty good success since I've been here, which has been a short time, just 3 years now. But we've had pretty good success, you know, with the teams that come from our region and how they perform at Williamsport.
It's really a lot of teams, isn't it? I mean, it goes all the way down Maine, and down to Maryland, doesn't it?
Yeah, Maine to DC. You know, we're the biggest region, you know, league number-wise, but so close. All the states are so close in proximity that you know it's kind of funny to think that we have the most leagues, but you know, the smallest geographical area that we cover.
So baseball fans are going to know A. Barlett Giamatti, and this is the Leadership Center for Little League. You know, and that's its name here in Mix Street in Bristol. Tell us a little bit about the facilities and when it becomes tournament time, how that's really important to the parents and the players.
Yeah, so we utilize our entire facility. You know, people just think, oh, it's just a baseball field, but we actually have a recreation center where we set up ping pong tables and TV and other games for our participants to utilize. We have a dining hall as well. We feed the teams while they're here for the duration of their stay. And then we also have dorm rooms on site, which all the teams that come here are able to stay free of charge and, you know, utilize those as well. So we have a very good facility here. We have a very strong and great volunteer base that help us put on this tournament. So it's really a fun time for the teams that get here. You know, a lot of them wish they could get here, obviously. But the teams that do make it are very fortunate with the facilities that we have here.
How many people are out here? Because I've seen you in December and January, so I know this isn't just an end-season job. I mean, tell us a little bit about the staff and what they do during the year and, you know, what they do now.
Yeah, we have 5 full-time staff members here in this office. Corey Wright, who is our regional director, Tyler Knopp, who was recently hired as an assistant regional director. We have Emily Rivers, who is our administrative assistant, and then Dave Seeger, our facilities coordinator. So just the 5 of us run this whole ship, but we've got a very good working relationship. We're all very close. It's like a family here at the East region.
You're kind of the czar, if you will, for this tournament, but really all the way back into June, you were involved in a lot of other tournaments and not an enviable position that you're kind of the instant replay or protest judge, aren't you?
Yeah, we actually, tournament play began for Major Softball Division June 11th, and then this Friday the 22nd, a lot of leagues and a lot of districts are kicking off their district tournament play. we actually are tasked with settling any protests or issues that arise during a game. We get calls forwarded to our cell phones, have to hear the entire situation, and then rule on the situation.
That's got to be tough because it's not like you're looking at a TV screen and doing the replays.
Right. Yeah. We rely heavily on our volunteers that we have kind of at the ground level to explain what's happening in detail and kind of give us the whole situation. Sometimes we have to ask additional questions, but for the most part, they do a great job of relaying what occurred, and we give them the decision from that point.
Well, you're from the Midwest just like I am, and a baseball fan. How did you get interested and what's your life in baseball like?
I've always been a baseball fan. I played baseball all growing up into high school as well. Have fond memories of whether it's catching the backyard with dad or going to professional games at a young age as well. Actually more of a basketball player growing up, but my love for baseball holds true. Whether it's watching games on TV, being able to make it out to a couple of Red Sox games since I've moved out here, but baseball has always had a special place in my heart.
We talked about Williamsport and the Little League World Series. How is the relationship, and what is the relationship between Giamatti and the national organization?
Yeah, we have a very good relationship with them. They're kind of our parent entity, if you will. A lot of the staff members out in Williamsport, we have their cell phone numbers. We're very close. They're obviously there and we're here, but we're very close, whether it's working with them to relay information that's new and upcoming, or taking direction for them on how to advise situations, things like that. The working relationship there is pretty good, and that's not just between us and Williamsport, but us and the other regional sites as well.
So during the tournament, what is kind of the tournament format? Because there's a lot of games that go on here.
Yeah, so for softball, it's a double elimination tournament where obviously you lose twice and you're eliminated. Mm-hmm. And then for baseball, we have what's called a modified double elimination tournament. That is, the loser can advance all the way through the loser's bracket and make it to the championship game. And if they beat that team from the winner's bracket, then that's it. There's no if game is what we call it.
So let's say you're new to Bristol, or you've just heard about this and you're another part of the state. What can fans expect, and give them some tips about coming to Giamatti for these games?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend coming out if you had the opportunity. Obviously, these are the final teams that are playing in August, so the competition is pretty good. These are some good ball players that we have here. You can expect fun-filled games. You can expect competitive games, and we have great food, great concessions. Obviously,
broadcast by ESPN. It really is. It is the big time.
It is. Yeah, all of our games are broadcast on one of the ESPN networks. We actually softball this year. Our regional tournament is all being broadcast on ESPN Plus, whereas before it wasn't broadcasted at all. So we're very excited about that. But yeah, if you're not able to make it, you can definitely catch the games on the ESPN family networks.
Now, do you do anything? Do you go over to Williamsport and help them on the big game then?
Yeah, actually all the regional employees go to Williamsport and work the Little League World Series. We're all assigned a task that varies from year to year, but we all get a chance to go down there and kind of witness it firsthand, kind of the end result of what we've been working hard for all year and being a part of that.
What are the age groups? I guess we really never got into that.
Yeah. So we host the Majors Softball and the Majors Baseball Division tournament here. Which is players that are league age 10, 11, or 12. Those are the players that that tournament accommodates, or that can be on those teams.
Okay, so somebody's watching this. Where can they go to find out more information, and more importantly, your great website that gives us the results of these games?
Yeah, if you go to littleleague.org, there's a drop-down menu for the regional sites, and then you just click the Eastern region, and all of our information is up on that website. We're pretty website friendly, able to navigate through that and see the tournament schedules, who's playing, the rosters, everything, as well as upcoming events that we have here. If you're interested in attending an umpire clinic or one of the various seminars that we offer, all that information is on our website.
Well, I think I grew up in a baseball family. My dad was a pro baseball player for St. Louis, and I think you can actually judge tournaments when you don't know anything's going on. It just runs smoothly. And last year, I can tell you, it was as smooth as you go. You guys are almost invisible. It just happens. Everybody's smiling, and everybody feels good about moving on.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, that's a major credit to the volunteers that we have here. Some have been here, 30, 40, 50 plus years. So they they understand the tournaments, how they work, and what needs to be done so we can make that end result the best that it can be.
This is really a chance, and I think if you see any of the Major League Baseball player interviews, they talk about Little League World Series and their participation. We really could see the next Jim Rice or Mike Trout, couldn't we?
Absolutely, yeah. I believe, Tom's River had one of the Frazier boys that played in the World Series and now obviously doing big things in the Major League. A lot of players that play in the majors come through and participate, whether it be in a regional tournament or in the Little League World Series. So, definitely in 5, 6, 7 years, keep an eye out for those names that you saw at the Little League World Series. They might be on the big screen.
Amory, best of luck to you. I know you're not going to need it. I'm sure it's going to be great this year.
No, thanks, Mark. We really appreciate you guys' support and coming out today.
Welcome to Bristol. Nestled in the heart of Connecticut, just 2 hours from Boston, New York, and an hour from the shoreline, Bristol offers a unique New England experience.
City-sized with small-town vibe, you'll fit in no matter your pace.
As a community, we're rich with history, overflowing with passion, and ripe with experiences to enjoy. Beyond the rolling hills of Connecticut, that's where you'll find the magic of Bristol.
With an incredible 700-plus acres of park systems,
Inspiring museums and cultural programs,
and the oldest operating amusement park in North America.
Our arts and entertainment will color you convinced.
And local food and drink establishments to keep you excited, satisfied, and always savoring more.
Community events that leave a lasting memory.
We really do have it all.
Plus, we're a community that honors the brave.
a community that offers top-tier sports and recreation.
And world-class accommodations to suit every style.
But what if you wanted to stay even longer?
Well, there's neighborhoods to pair with any personality.
And places for all kinds of producers.
Top-rated school systems.
Ways to make an impact.
And plenty of places to worship.
So whether you're vacationing,
Passing through,
Or staying a little longer.
bring your heart to Bristol. Our heart is always open to your experiences. Bristol, Connecticut.
All heart.
The Bristol Farmers Market is a summer tradition in the All Heart City. Each year, residents anticipate all the fresh produce, baked goods, and a wide assortment of homegrown, homemade, and home-prepared items. This year, the Farmers Market is located across from the City Hall and the Bristol Police Department on North Main Street. It's in the heart of the city, and each week you may see your neighbors and any number of city leaders. Councilman Greg Hahn says the Farmers Market is trendy and a good way to support local businesses.
Oh, this is a great event. You know, we know when people bring their produce here, we know where it comes from. It's local. We're buying local. And with the latest trends of farm to table, this is a great opportunity for families to come out, take advantage of the lowest prices, and be able to bring it home and have quality produce and baked items and even beef jerky.
While the vendors change each week, there are many that show their hard work and products every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Twin Pines Farms is a regular at the market, selling everything from fresh vegetables to canned jams and jellies to cheese. For owner Lori Lemaire, the Bristol Farmers Market reminds her of her family since she has come here since she was a kid.
I'm from Twin Pines Farm in Thomaston. We make all of our products that are on the table, all our jams, our relishes. We have a commercial kitchen at our farm. We have greenhouses and 30 acres of vegetables and fruits. Actually, I grew up in Bristol, so for me it was kind of like coming home. And I still have a lot of family in town and everything, and everybody is very, very friendly here, and it's very nice. We've been doing it, we did it when it was over on Route 6, and we've been doing it since it started back here again. I think moving back here, downtown, we get a lot of our seniors because they live close, and it's a lot better. We used to be down here, and it just kind of faded out, but this has just grown, so it's very nice.
New this year is Westside Jerky that offers many types of beef jerky, and they even give away free samples. A longtime vendor at the Bristol Farmers Market is Ridge Runner Soaps. Proprietor Scott Piper is in Bristol every Saturday to greet new and old customers alike.
We've been doing the Bristol Farmers Market for the last 4 years. Great people, repeat business is great. We have all natural products, something for everybody really. We focus mainly on people with really sensitive skin. We try not to use any harsh chemicals. We try to keep our scents fairly light, and we do about six markets, and we do fairs and craft fairs in the wintertime, and we do wholesale. We sell to bigger stores like IGAs. It's ridgerunnersoaps.com. Yep.
Besides city leaders, most Saturdays feature members of the Bristol Fire Department who pose for photos in front of their fire truck with the kids. But they also tell the parents about a unique program for Bristol residents: free smoke and CO2 alarms.
I think it's a beautiful, warm day, and the produce that I see here looks as good as what I have in my own garden at home. Yeah, so if you want to sign up for the free smoke alarm, all you need to do is contact the Bristol Fire Marshal's office, and that's located at Fire Headquarters, 181 North Main Street, right here in Bristol. So, and the Fire Marshal will give you an application, and you can fill that out, and then you can get yourself a free smoke alarm. Having a great day here at the Farmers Market.
To make it even more enjoyable, each week there is live music from local talent that varies each week. From all accounts, Bristol is a big part of the summer for residents who want good deals and great food.
For some veggies, fresh veggies. Mine aren't grown yet, so very good. I'll definitely be back.
Through August, there's an additional Farmers Market Day, each Wednesday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Federal Hill Green. For more information on the Bristol Farmers Market, you can call 860-584-6185. We're so glad that you joined us. We want to know what you think. Drop us an email at marketing@bristolct.gov. To learn more about Bristol, go to www.bristolallheart.com, and we hope you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I'm Mark Thomas. Join us next month where we'll show you some more highlights of why Bristol is unique.